It's the home.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Okay, is this your cell phone?
Yeah, I'm sitting up here at Brookshire's parking lot waiting for Pat to go in and get a few groceries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got out and rode around some this morning. She wanted to stop and get a few groceries, so that's why y'all been getting along.
Okay, was checking on you and see how you and Pat are doing.
Oh, we both doing good. Old Si cooked some steaks last night. We went up there and eat with them. They bought a big table and put up there, so they want to show that off. We went up there and eat with them.
You mean a dining room table?
Yeah, dining room table. And they bought a damn table with, it's almost as long as that room. It's almost as long as where the kitchen door is, all the way to the outside wall. Chairs, and then a bench runs down one side of it. I never have seen nothing like that.
Yeah.
The wind's blowing your phone. Huh?
The wind's blowing in your phone.
Yeah, let me roll this window up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, has Si seen the airheads yet?
You know, I forgot to take them up there last night. Toby's going to come down this week, and I'm going to get them together and show them airheads. Yeah. And them hames, I've got hames around my barn that I've picked up through the years. Some of them Daddy's and some of them not, but I know them must be the ones Daddy used if you got them there at the house, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if Si wants to make him some type of decoration. He's been picking up old stuff around there, that hanging in his office and out on the porch and everything. I'll see if he wants to. I've seen those hames. Well, they take a regular mule collar, put those hames on them, and then put a mirror in the middle of them. It looks real good.
Yeah, that piece of leather could be, I mean, you could put a new piece of leather between them.
Yeah. I remember now they used to call that a hamstring. We used to buy them around these western stores and different things to make dog collars out of. When I was coon hunting a lot, that's what we used for dog collars. It's real tough leather.
They were called hames what?
Hamstring.
Hamstring.
Hamstring, yeah.
And the bits that I sent?
Yeah, that's all they had right there in the kitchen. I just forgot to take them up there last night, but I'm going to have him bring some shingles he had left over from his house up there to my house today, and I'll show all that to him if he wants to put them in the house.
Yeah, those bits that's got the sides on them was on a bridle.
Yeah.
But that one with the ring on each end, that's with those two pieces in the middle, you know, the loose ones.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was for. Was it the mules?
Yeah. Those, you know, they call them snapper bits. They use different rings on different bits on different mules because some of them were so tough mouth they couldn't stop them, you know.
Yeah.
They'd put a little harsher bit on them. Daddy's old mules, they was all so broke. You could just about stop them by talking to them, you know.
Yeah.
I used to go with him up there to the little guy up there on Texas Street, which is right there kind of close to where the courthouse is. I mean, not the courthouse, but the police station is now. It's called Tri-State Tractor Company. He sold out of Chalmer tractors and mules too. He had a mule barn there where he'd sell a tractor or sell a pair of mules, you know. Their daddy used to trade mules and buy mules and things with him. Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad that you got all that stuff, Charlotte, because it's just gotten away from me, you know, through the years. So many different people lived in that house and filtered all through everything.
And when you brought that wood-burning stove up here, didn't you took back the corn grinder?
Yeah. And you know, I got to looking at that thing. It says grits mill on it, and it's got a turn screw on there where you can tighten it down. Daddy had it set where he could just grind up corn, and it's kind of like chops for chicken. But I think I can tighten that thing down and make grits with it. I'm gonna try it this year.
Yeah.
I got it out there in my feed room. And
I wonder what happened to that piece of that wheel from a grist mill that was, you know, right at the bottom of those front steps.
It's leaning up against a post right on my front porch. I went and got it and brought it up there. And you know, I can't find anybody that knows. But I think Daddy and them had their own cotton gin and their own grits mill. They had like 300-something acres of land up there. I'm finding out now from a guy named Clint Burks. I run into him at Morrison's wife's funeral at Tote, you know. He is, his mama was one of Daddy's sisters. And she got pregnant by Burks, and he never did. He just run off. And Clint was raised pretty much by Sam Morrison, and he knows a lot of history on that place. He went to work at a foundry somewhere in Texas, but through the years, land come up for sale on that old Morrison place. He'd buy it. I think he's done ended up with about 100 acres of it now. And I talk to him every now and then about. He was saying Sam had a automatic Remington shotgun just like the one Daddy had. He might have bought them at close to the same time, you know. But his Sam's was a 12 gauge, and Clint said that Sam told him he bought that gun to kill his daddy with if he ever come back into that country again. Because he run off and left his daughter and that baby that never did take care of, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably need to call old Clint. He knows a lot of history about that place. He owns part of it now.
Yeah, well, that would be good. In Rocky Mount?
Yeah, he lives up there at Benton. Right? He don't live far from where Toby's at. But he went over and that Ivan. You know, I always thought Dad and them was born or raised around Rocky Mount, but when I actually went into Ivan after all these years for that funeral, hell, Ivan's 10, 15 miles from Rocky Mount. What old Morrison place is. And we went on one trip. We went through the graveyard, you know, and where all the Morrisons are buried and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toby. Matter of fact, that's Toby's. That's what he's riding now. Is Mosier Webster Parish. He called me last night and I asked him where he was at, and he said, well, him and another state police was back in Shreveport, and Bandito motorcycle gang was opening up a headquarters up there on Market Street. There's a bunch of city police and sheriff's deputies and state police just riding around up there trying to find an excuse to stop them and get the information, see who they was, you know. But then he said he was going to go back to Webster Parish after they all quieted down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was really glad to get that. We're going I'll show all that outside them this evening, out to Arrowheads and all. He may want to put them in a case, you know, and hang them up there in Daddy's house.
Lord.
Yeah, the damn car pulled out from another one. Somebody does me like that, makes me want to get out and shoot your damn tires out.
Yeah, I can't stand for anybody if they're behind me. I can't. It makes me mad as hell if they honk their horn at me to go on,
Yeah.
or then I just creep on. I don't.
Yeah.
I just drive real slow,
Yeah.
and they'll be
I,
honking their horn.
I saw a little dial one time that you put in your rear view mirror, and it's kind of activated by a bulb. He's pretty good size. He's 6, 7 inches tall. You put him in your rear window, you mash that bulb, and his pants comes down, and you see his ass. Well, I've been trying to find me one where I can just show them that dog's ass every time they blow at me.
I mean, I get so mad. Several years ago, I was ready to get out and go to fighting.
Yeah, them blacks are the worst in the world about them horns. I mean, they'll just sit out on the damn horn, and I don't know why that makes me so damn mad, but it does.
Well, it makes me mad too.
Yeah, I wanted to get me one of them paintball guns and splatter the damn car, but you know, that's something we should probably jump out with an AK-47 and blow the top off my damn car if I done that.
Yeah.
But old lady, lady, we went to lady's house, and I might have told you that, visit with her. Got all the stuff from her.
Yeah.
Old lady don't look as good as she did the last time I seen her, but hell, she's going off everywhere, you know. She was making that trip, so it must not be.
Well, she had a good time up here. She got to laugh all she wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah, she still got a good sense of humor, you know. Poor old Soap, every time, you know, we packed, me and James went out there Saturday, and maybe it's Friday, fixed to nail some shingles back on her house, and all, but old Soap is just always in a, you know, serious, sad mood about something. You don't hardly ever laugh and carry on like Letty does.
Well, that's a sad way to be.
Yeah, it is. She just always kind of mad about something.
Yeah. Well.
But I'm glad y'all doing good. Y'all get all that rain and stuff we got to come through here.
It's coming today.
It's raining right now.
Yeah, we had 2 days. And, well, we really didn't get but about 1.5 inches of rain, though, so it wasn't really that bad, you know.
Yeah.
It's dried up now, so.
If we find anything else, it would be out in that garage. We'll send it, but I think that's all that we had left.
Yeah. Well, I was glad to get that.
Yeah, and I wish y'all could have them carbon dated or something.
Well, I am. I'm gonna call that geologist next week and ask him about that bunch down there at Northwestern State University. But Laird, you know, somebody told him about LSU, those arrowheads were 1,000 years old. I thought maybe it was back when, you know, around 1700, but they said back in 1700 or so. But hell, the Indians done went to steel, but then, you know, and iron and copper. So them arrowheads is, you know, hundreds, if not 1,000 years old.
If you'll, both sides of those arrowheads, I mean, both sides don't look the same. If you turn them over, you can see more of the stone.
Yeah.
We took pictures of them before we wrapped them up for Letty. Took pictures of one side and then the other.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to research it. Of course, LSU's got a anthropology department up there, too. I'll probably call up there and see what if they can do anything as far as carbon without messing them up. I mean, I don't want to shatter them and all that stuff.
Uh-uh.
They all be able to send those, I forget what they call those waves through there and find out how old they are. I think that's the way they do it.
Well, did Laird ever come down and get his song?
Yeah, he come down and he brought a 6-pack of beer with him and he started drinking that beer and I really come down there to get it and I forgot to give it to him. But old Laird comes down there and drinks a 6-pack of tall boy in about 30 minutes, and then gets up and goes home. But I'll give it to him. I'm sure he'll be down probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
He calls it his therapy. He comes down there and drinks a 6-pack and goes home. We get to laugh and
Yeah.
everything. So.
Well, y'all didn't listen to it, I know. Have you?
Yeah.
Y'all haven't listened to it?
No, I hadn't listened to it. We was just been, one thing or another going on. We hardly ever stop and do anything like that, but we're going to listen to it probably this week, next time he comes down. But, yeah, I saw that 74 CD that you took of the authors.
Yeah.
Ladies. I can't remember if you sent us one of them or not.
Yes.
Yeah, well, we're listening to it too. I got to patch my porch up today. Damn roof's leaking. So I can sit out there and listen to that. Jared tried to sit out there yesterday and had to get up and go in the house because it was raining on it. Roof's leaking.
Yeah, I sent that and then a separate one of the songs I had written about the place and Daddy.
We listened to them, yeah. I don't know why we didn't get around and listen to that.
I think somebody had you on the phone.
Oh, Pat said she listened to it. Said somebody had me on the phone. I didn't get to hear it, but I'll listen to it today, probably.
Okay, well, we're just checking on y'all and have you had any more trouble with your...
No, I hadn't. They said that other say I'll come out good. And, that old girl said, if anybody's been smoking as long as you have, you got, there's nothing wrong with you. So
Yeah.
I got an appointment with the family doctor in about another week or two. So
Yeah.
that time he'll have all the results in. We'll see what he says.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go and finish our rat killing around here.
Okay.
And,
all right, then. Well, I'm glad y'all called. We'll talk to you in a while.
okay.
Bye.
Bye.